Good morning, everyone. How are you? A little bit overcast today, but I'm excited. I'm glad to be here today. So, turn my screen up a little bit so I can see. All right. How is everyone this morning? How are you feeling? Did you get some rest? That's really cute that you're watching from bed. You, I see you. You're gonna have to get up, you know. So, I'm really glad you're here. I'm excited to do some breathing and some meditation with you this morning. I know for me it has really helped. It's really helped my days a lot, especially with all of the heaviness that we're experiencing. Good morning, Merritt. So, for me, just taking the time to start my day, even when I'm tired, even when I'm exhausted or stressed out or worried, especially if I'm any of those things. Getting up and taking the time to just be grounded, to focus on breathing, to make myself and my wellness important is huge right now. It's been very helpful for me, and hopefully for you too. As always, I'm going to be doing this every morning at 7:30 unless we switch times at some point or another. But for now, that is what it will be. It will be 7:30. So we can connect together. We can be of support of each other in this time. And so let's get started. We're going to do some breath and love you too. We'll do some breath work, and we're going to really focus in and dial in on creating the kind of day we want today. So I'm glad you're here, and whether you are watching live or whether you watch this video later, I really hope you take this time to make yourself important, to make your wellness important. Maybe this time right now in our world is here just to help us focus more inward. A lot of us are getting a lot more of that time. So find a space, not driving, where you can sit uninterrupted for at least 15 or 20 minutes. By all means, if you have to hop off at some point, that's okay too. But take some time for you. So find a space that's quiet or has a beautiful soundtrack like my birds out here, which I love. And let's begin with centering ourselves in some breath. So what I want you to do for your breath is, I usually tell people who maybe aren't used to breath work to place your hand over your belly. And we're going to do some diaphragmatic breathing, and essentially that means that you're going to breathe into your belly first. So you're going to expand your belly like a balloon. Air is going to come up through your chest to your head, and then you're going to exhale. And we're going to do a 4-count breathing in and a 4-count breathing out. If you can do it all through your nose, awesome. If you need to exhale through your mouth or breathe through your mouth because maybe you've got some obstruction, that's okay too. But as we breathe, you're going to focus on breathing in first into your belly, so it would look like this. So just like that, 4 seconds in and 4 seconds out. So let's begin. First, focusing on your breath. For me, I like to place my hands in an open position, in a receptive position. Be comfortable. This is your time to dial in and to connect, so whatever feels best for you. So breathe deeply in and exhale. Remember to breathe into your diaphragm. 4 count in, 4 count out. With each and every breath, allow your body to relax a little bit more. Maybe you notice it's already a little tight. Maybe there's already some concern or worry for how the day will go, for how life will go. Let's just breathe and be present. Continue breathing deeply in for 4 seconds and then exhaling for 4 seconds. very little connects us to the present, like breath. If you focus on your breath, then you are just right here in this moment. And in this moment, we have nothing to worry about. We have nothing to fear. We can just be present. And I wonder what would happen if we were just here for a little bit. Just here for a moment. Just focusing on right now. Maybe appreciating that you are taking this time right now to do this. Maybe appreciating others who are taking this time to water their roots as well. Breathing deeply in, 4 seconds, and exhaling. Just allowing yourself to relax, to sink in. And as always, let's begin with a body scan. It's a good way to check in and to release any tension maybe we weren't aware of initially. Begin at the top of your head, and as you continue to breathe, through this body scan, continue breathing deeply in and deeply out. Notice any tension in your head. Maybe if you've had a headache from the worry, the concern, the fear. Maybe you've got some anger, maybe some bitterness, maybe some resentment. As you continue to breathe, let that go. Let it fall away into the earth. Moving down to your neck and your shoulders. Notice any tension. Sometimes I like to move a little bit just to become aware, to relax. Let any of that tension release. Let the muscles ease. Everything in the body be at ease. Moving down, checking in with your beautiful heart, your chest. Is there any tightness? Is there any restriction? Breathe deeply in. And exhale, letting it all go. Just be here. I know your mind will sometimes want to wander. Bring it back. Just be here. Just be here for now. As you move down into your stomach, have there been any nerves? Worry. Breathe deeply in and let that go. Your hips, your root chakra. Are you holding on to anything? What are you holding on to that you need to let go? What are you holding on to that's keeping you from being truly free? Let it go as you breathe deeply in and deeply out. And now finally your legs, your feet. Is there any tension, any pain, any discomfort? Become aware of it. Breathe in deeply. Let it go. In today's meditation, what I really want us to do is really tune out everything else going on around us for a moment and really tune in to what is going on within you. We cannot change anything outside of us without changing anything within us first. The body follows the mind, and And so if we want to behave differently, we have to change our mind. Let's become aware of that today. Let's dive in a little deeper. Notice the space behind your eyes. Focus in. Find the light. Maybe you move your eyes around a little as they are closed to find that light. When you find that light, bring it down, center behind your eyes, and focus on it. Continue breathing regularly here. Do your best to continue breathing into your diaphragm and not shallow breathing into your chest. And as we are connected to that light, see if you can allow that light to expand. Imagine like a star or a ball of light getting bigger and bigger, slowly. Imagine now that it's consuming all of your visual, the peripheral, overhead, below you, expanding that light. Imagine now that light is so big it fills you. What does it feel like in this moment to just be held in light? I wonder if you could tune into your heart. How does your heart feel today? Is it closed off? Is it fearful? Is it wounded? Is it resentful or bitter? Angry? Envious? Jealous? Is it full? Does it need to be filled? In the quiet, in the stillness, we can learn the language of our hearts. We can listen to what they need. We can listen to how we feel. And then begin to respond from the voice of our souls instead of fear. If you'd like to, you could place your hands over your heart. Maybe it helps you become more aware. I want you to imagine you have a can of water and your heart is a jar. And before we fill it up, I want you to become aware of what is in that can of water. What is that water? Is it love? Is it more kindness? Is it forgiveness? Is it compassion? Empathy? Understanding? What is in that can of water? What do you need to fill your heart with? What does your heart need more of? What do you need fill your heart with today that will allow you to show up the way that you most want to? What is in that can of water that will allow you to align most deeply with your purpose? Know what is in that can of water. Fill it up with the most amazing expression of nurturing that you can. And then when you're ready, begin to fill that cup, that jar. Begin to fill your heart. And as you pour it in, feel the level of fullness beginning to rise in your heart. Keep pouring. More love, more compassion, more understanding, kindness for yourself and for those around you. Fill your heart up, all the way up, and then keep pouring until your heart is overflowing. And all this love is spilling out inside of you. Keep pouring. Imagine it spilling over and sinking down to your roots and watering your roots with more love. Keep pouring. Fill it up till it is overflowing. Overflowing with love. More love. Notice what it feels like to be full. Notice what it feels like to be basking in light with a full heart. Wonder all that we could be and all of the things we could do with a heart overflowing with love. How will we show up? What change do we want to create within ourselves in order to create a better space to live? Just take a moment to set our day. For me, it just feels good to keep holding my heart, so I'm going to. But you can rest your hands again if you'd like. I want you to think about just your day today. I want you to think about anything that would keep you from showing up your best today. What would keep you from being your best? Just become aware of those obstacles, those limitations that we place upon ourselves. What if our limitations were just in our minds? What are those beliefs that we make up and we hold about ourselves, about the world around us, that keep us from truly being a being of love overflowing with love, from aligning with what we most want? Or those excuses that we say every day about why we can't, how we can't? Allow those limiting beliefs, those excuses, those obstacles that we create for ourselves to slowly fall away, and imagine them just being absorbed into the ground beneath you. Let the earth recycle and renew. Turn it into something beautiful that will grow. And now for a moment, focus on what you do want to be and do and create today. How are you going to show up today? How are you going to be today? Are you going to be joyful? Are you going to be innovative and creative? Are you going to be focused? Are you going to be disciplined? Are you going to be humble and maybe reach out and ask for support? Are you going to be supportive and hold space for others who need that? How are you going to be today? And lastly, most importantly, what are you most grateful for? If there is one daily practice you keep, let it be that of gratitude. What are you most thankful for right now? Who are you most thankful for right now? Continue to express within your gratitude for every person, place, and thing that comes into your awareness. And as you express gratitude for any person, place, or thing, send them some love as well. I am so grateful for, so thankful for. Make sure in your gratitude to include yourself. We can't extend what we don't first do for ourselves. It's so important, which is why being here right now is so important. We can't show up in the world grounded and focused, centered, and capable for others if we can't do it for ourselves. So let's finish with a few deep breaths, breathing deeply into your diaphragm, expanding and opening all the way up. 4 count in, and exhale fully. Continue to take a few more breaths just like this to be present. I hope today was amazing and grounding and centered for you. It always is for me. I always feel so much better after this. It sets the tone for my day. And especially lately, I've been doing it even more, multiple times in a day. The heaviness in our world is quite felt, and I feel it too. And it helps me to take the time, multiple times throughout the day, if it's needed, but do what's necessary. Or as I like to say, do what love requires. I didn't make that up. Somebody much wiser than me did. But definitely do what love requires. And so, as always, I'll extend to you. There are a lot of people who've been asking for additional support. And so I've started small group coaching. It's live video calls each week with a group to help us stay focused on what we want to most in this time. For some people, it's a lot of overwhelm and stress that they're really wanting help through. It's a good opportunity to navigate away from that and get some support and focus on what you really want and need. So you are more than welcome to message me, to reach out if you are interested in that. I also have a program called the Better You Box. It's a 90-day program that allows you to really focus inward. It is 3 boxes. You open one each month, and it gives you some incredible guidance each and every day. The beauty about it is it doesn't take a lot of time, but it takes some intentionality each day. And if you spend a little bit of time each day, so the saying goes, you climb the mountain one step at a time. I don't like the saying you eat an elephant one bite at a time. I wouldn't eat an elephant, but you eat something very large one bite at a time. And so if you would like something to help support you in this time, the Better You Box is also really awesome for that. Again, please don't hesitate to reach out. I love you all so, so much. I'm so thankful that you joined me here, whether it was live or whether you watch this recording and you take time for yourself, or maybe share it with others who need that help as well. Know you are so deeply loved. Be well. And most importantly, know your worth.